Once upon a time, in a tiny cottage at the edge of a great green forest, lived a brother and sister named Hansel and Gretel. They were brave, curious, and always looked out for each other. One day, while walking in the woods, the children wandered farther than they meant to. The trees grew taller, the shadows grew longer, and soon they realized they were lost. But Hansel squeezed Gretel's hand and said, "Don't worry. As long as we're together, we'll find our way." As they searched for a path home, something wonderful caught their eyes. A little house that looked as if it had popped out of a dream. Its walls were made of warm, golden bread. Its windows were sparkling sugar. Its roof was layered with soft, fluffy cake. The whole place smelled like a bakery on a sunny morning. Their stomachs rumbled. "Maybe someone kind lives here," Gretel whispered. Before they could knock, a woman stepped outside. She looked like a grandmother from a storybook, with a shawl around her shoulders and a smile that seemed a little too wide. "Oh, you poor children," she said sweetly. "Come inside. You must be hungry." Inside, the house was cozy and warm, but something felt strange. The woman fussed over Hansel, giving him extra treats, extra pudding, extra everything. She kept patting his cheeks and saying, "Eat up, dear boy, eat up." Gretel didn't like the way the woman watched them. She didn't like the way the shadows flickered in the kitchen. And she especially didn't like the big iron oven that sat humming in the corner. One morning, the woman's voice changed. It was no longer sweet, it was sharp and cold. "Gretel," she snapped, "open the oven. I need to check if it's hot enough." Gretel's heart thumped. She understood now. The woman wasn't a grandmother at all. She was a witch, and she had a terrible plan for Hansel. But Gretel was clever. She stepped toward the oven and said, "I'm not sure how to open it. Could you show me?" The witch huffed impatiently, stomped over, and bent down to pull the heavy door. And in that moment, quick as a spark, Gretel gave a brave push. The witch tumbled forward, and with a clang, the oven door shut behind her. The room fell silent except for the soft crackle of the fire. Gretel rushed to Hansel, who had been locked in a little room. "Gretel," he cried, "you saved me." "Of course," she said, hugging him tight. "We always save each other." As they prepared to leave, they noticed a chest tucked beneath a table. Inside it glittered coins, jewels, and treasures the witch had hoarded for years. The children took only what they could carry, enough to help their family live safely and happily. Hand in hand, they followed the sunlight through the trees until they found the path home. Their father wept with joy when he saw them, and from that day on, the little family never went hungry again. And every night, when the stars twinkled above their cottage, Hansel and Gretel would whisper to each other,
"No matter how dark the forest gets, we'll always find our way together."